All right, guys, only 4 weeks until Christmas, which many of you celebrate, and it's a time of the year where we can get really busy and stimulated. Today's episode, I am going to talk about the 2 roads that you can take in December and how to set yourself up now for a soul-aligned month. Let's get into it. Hey guys, my name is Dana. I am your human design guide and teacher and intuitive coach, and I want to talk about setting us up for success for December, which is the last month of the calendar year. But make sure you subscribe to this channel because in December, I will be launching a video talking about the fact that the year doesn't really end according to astrology and human design. But for now, let's get back into how to set yourself up for success in December. I see it this way. There are really 2 different paths we can take in December. And because we love labeling things, I would say there's a good one and a bad one, but it's just 2 options, okay? So you decide. One of them is to get very overstimulated by all the hoopla and the getting ready for Christmas and the buying the presents and all those things, of course, if you celebrate. Right from Thanksgiving this week, tomorrow, there are only 4 weeks until Christmas. But let's back up a little bit more. It is being said that December is going to be a very, very potent month energetically. We have the winter solstice on the 20th or the 21st, depending on where you live. And that is a season change. No matter which solstice it is, that is always a huge energetic portal. And oftentimes, because of the holidays that we celebrate, we forget to really gear ourselves up for the winter solstice. The winter solstice is a time to slow down, to go inward. If we're connecting to nature and mimicking nature, for many of us in the Northern Hemisphere, the day is going to get dark very quickly. Where I live, it's already starting to get dark at 4 p.m., so it'll probably be even a little bit earlier that day. And it's a time to really go inward and let go either energetically or mentally or even physically. It's a time to nourish yourself with grounding soups and food and to rest, which a lot of us are not good at resting. Hello, MG with a lot of energy in my chart. It's very hard for me to rest. So I see December as you choosing 2 paths, and maybe you'll even bounce between the two. The one where you get really caught up and stimulated in what to get done, what presents to buy, different social events that you have, and not listening to your energy, drinking caffeine, eating a lot of sugar, and maybe not resting as much as you should be. The other path is actually putting you, yourself, your body, your energy, and your family first. And by doing that, it's saying no to events and offerings and social engagements that are just not aligned with your strategy and your authority. Remember, your strategy and your authority is all about getting you back into your body and actually listening to the cues and the intuitive hits about your body saying, stop, this is not sustainable if you pass go, and choosing to really slow down. And this is not only because of the winter solstice. We also have some other interesting things going on. We have 3-eye Atlas, which is this interstellar object that has been orbiting our galaxy. It came from outside, been orbiting our galaxy this whole past year. And I know a lot of information about it by following people, but I have to say I did have my own experience with it about a month or so ago when it was in that perihelion with the sun. I did feel heightened energy. My crown chakra was very connected and energized and like kind of pulling energy in and out of it. It was a very cool experience. And I don't think I would have been able to experience that if I would have been overstimulating myself with consuming digital things, consuming bad food, not nourishing myself, too much caffeine, too much drama, all the things. And a lot of intuitives and astrologers and people connected to this 3-eye Atlas are predicting that on December 19th, when I believe it's going to be closest to the Earth, we're also going to have that heightened sense of energy. So that's really cool. If you look at it, December 19th, and then I think the new moon is in there somewhere. I haven't looked at when the date is yet, but it's somewhere in there as well. I think like maybe the 19th as well. And then going into the solstice. So I really urge you, even if you're like, okay, this is new to me, because I'm telling you guys, the past 3 weeks, I've been totally overstimulated. I've drank more caffeine than I ever had previously. And I've been consuming a lot of content. And I know it's not good for me. And I'm like seeing that it's not good for me as I'm doing it. And yet I can't seem to unravel it. I think I'm going to this weekend. So I'm right here with you guys. It's really hard to not get kind of plugged in digitally to what's going on in the world, or even just anything entertaining that you like zoning out and taking a brain break for. It's hard not to do that. So I really urge you, if you can kind of prepare yourself for December, take things off your plate so that by the third week of December, that like 15th through the 21st, you can dedicate that week to your practice, your soul alignment, your self care, making sure you're going inward more often, having more time set aside for meditation or breath work or yoga or just even stillness sessions where you're feeling your heart center and really tapping into your own authority and your own wisdom. That is going to set you up for the Three Eye Atlas and Winter Solstice portal. I think it's such a potent time. Even though I don't offer Reiki sessions normally in my regular work, I am going to be dedicating those 3 days to offering Reiki healing sessions. So that way, not only am I helping people relax, get grounded into their nervous system, and we're kind of clearing your energy field, I also get to selfishly sit in that energy field of love, consciousness, and just be connected to the earth and the ethers those entire 3 days, which literally lights my soul. So, here are some practical tips of what you can do to set yourself up, okay? We are in the week before December 1st. I know it's also a holiday week, so you're probably celebrating. We all know Black Friday is going on, all those things. Write your to do list down. If you're somebody who likes the drama of procrastination, just admit that and get it done. Get the presents ordered, get everything planned out. Take inventory of your house, declutter. If you're bringing in new toys for your kids and more stuff, you can energetically feel that when your house gets too cluttered. So, what can you get rid of now before the new stuff comes in? So, set up your environment physically, tend to your house, tend to the to-do list before the holidays, the Christmas cards ordered, all that stuff, so that by the second week of December, you can already start the letting go process. So, first week of December, you're getting set up, you're cleaning, you're clearing. That's your job. Second week of December, start to implement a practice. And if you're really stimulated, start small. 10 minutes a day is all you need to go inward, be silent, turn on your favorite meditation playlist and listen to music. Start to step into the frequency and the emotions of peace, calm, slowness. It will be uncomfortable at first. And that's why we need that week before the peak week to train ourselves to do that. So step into that second week of December, then third week of December. This is your time to be as woo woo and spiritually and self nourished as you can. Okay. This is your time to do extra long meditations, extra long breath work, extra long yoga. Don't have a lot on your schedule. And then go into that portal from the 19th to the 21st of being an observer of energy. Just observe what is coming in, what is going on, and listen to your own truth. Unplug from what everyone else has to say, as entertaining as it is. Oftentimes, when these heightened energies come, it's going to get even louder on the world stage. So, the news, the politics, all that stuff. Don't worry, you'll catch up on what's going on Christmas from Uncle Tom. Okay. So, you're not missing out. Don't have FOMO. Go into your cocoon, go into your portal to really go inward and receive all the amazing upgrades and solstice energies that are there for you, and perhaps even ahas about what this year represented for you, what you're ready to let go of, what transformation you've been stepping into as a human being, as a spiritual being, and allowing yourself to let go of any parts of your identity or personality that are really not you, that are not part of your authentic self and code. This is the time. If you feel like you need support or help during this time, booking a human design reading can also be very nourishing. I will caveat with, it is a lot of information to take in, and we can let our minds get really into it and stimulated with it as well. So maybe even doing that human design reading in the second week of December or the first week of December, or perhaps even in January after. Really give yourself that third week of December to be in your own portal, your own truth. See what unravels from there. I really encourage you to do that. So, just to recap, some practices that can be really helpful breath work, yoga, meditation, going for walks in nature, so huge. I'm afraid of cold weather, but I know I need to get out into nature actually. Lack of sun, cold weather, and not going for walks in nature. That is probably why I'm overstimulated right now. Let's be honest. And I just love creating and working and doing things. So I've been hanging out with ChatGPT a little too much. I've been creating a little too much with ChatGPT, and I know I need to pull it back because I've been taking in so much information from that in the past couple of weeks. It's been insane. So, yeah, that's what I have for you guys today on the show. Happy holidays this week. I hope you're enjoying your time with your family. We all know that the biggest spiritual test of all, or this new transformation or identity that you're stepping into, is to take it home to your loved ones who've known you your whole life and see if you can still stay in alignment. So I'm wishing you the highest alignment during this holiday season. And I'm so excited to come back with some more videos in December to kind of get us through the holidays, get us through that push into the new year. But the resting, the going inward does not stop in December. January is going to be a big month for that as well. So subscribe to the channel so you can learn more about why January is going to be a continued rest time as we go into the uptick of the real new year through the astrology and human design lens. All right, guys, I'm wishing you a great week, and I will see you in the next video.